Hey, welcome back. Today is February 27th, Saturday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future, before diving into NuCypher, NUUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market. I've been telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please only leave them in the comment section below, but try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. I've already done a more detailed post on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action earlier today. So if you guys want to see in more detail, you guys can actually look at my previous post today and see how that could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in much more detail. But right now, Bitcoin dominance down about 1.2% over. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up almost 2%. Total altcoin market cap up over 5%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, and it's usually what I emphasize to be a better scenario for Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards. Generally speaking, better for the altcoin price action on both the upside and downside, as opposed to if it was to actually trend back upwards. Now, as I've been saying, there is a pretty charged bullish pattern here on the daily time frame for Bitcoin dominance. If this actually plays out and breaks to the upside, not as ideal for the altcoin price action. So something I'll be looking out for, an early hint on seeing if this will actually break back to the upside, was seeing if this price action would be closing back on top of this daily 21 MA, daily 200 MA, and finally coming back to the 64.25% area here. If it actually does break to the upside, the measured target here is about 68%. An early hint on seeing if this will actually break to the downside would be my safe signal here would be seeing daily candle closes below 60%. That would be more ideal for the altcoin price action. Let's take a look into Bitcoin here and see what exactly it could be doing. So I think it's developing a falling wedge pattern. However, quite a bit of bearish divergence from the monthly down to the 3-day time frame there. Even though it looks like this is a bullish pattern, I would heavily consider those bearish signals. Okay. Now the breakout of this pattern is about 61K. If it actually breaks out by about tomorrow, February 28th here, the measured target is about 61K here, slightly above 61K. Okay, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. There's quite a bit of moving averages on the short term that could be acting as lingering resistance as well. So even if it looks like the price action has broken out of this pattern, I will still be cautious of any moving averages above the pattern that could be lingering resistance. Now, on the downside of this, price action here on the daily time frame breaks below this 45K area fib level right here. The next level of key support I'll be looking at will be the daily 50 MA, which is the white line right here. In which case, I still do think a falling wedge pattern shape will still be intact. Let's take a look into NuCypher, NUUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in here. So since last time, I did mention that there was a possible falling wedge pattern here. Okay, the measured target of that falling wedge pattern breakout was about $1 above, slightly above $1.10 here. Okay. Before diving into the patterns here, let's look for any possible red flags on the monthly time frame down to the daily time frames, which are what I consider to be macro time frames. Look for overbought RSI readings, or possible bearish divergence scenarios, even though I think it matters less right now because I think Bitcoin price action and Bitcoin dominance are the focus before looking into any particular smaller markets. But let's do it anyways. The monthly time frame here, we don't have a RSI reading, so let's go down to the weekly. No RSI reading, so I'm not concerned here. 3-day time frame, we were at an RSI reading of about 79 from the last high, so the next high price action mix on the 3-day time frame does need to beat an RSI reading of about 79 to negate bearish divergence. Okay. Let's also mention that we are in slight overbought territory as well on the 3-day time frame. Daily time frame here, last RSI reading from the last high was about 79 as well. So if the price action was to make a new high on the daily time frame, it does need to beat that last high of 79 to negate bearish divergence. Let's go down to the smaller time frames. Let's do the 6-hour here because I think it's more apparent of what could be going on. Now, I did say that from the last post, I believe this measured target for this falling wedge pattern was about $1.10, slightly over. Price action did break out. However, quite a bit of short-term moving averages acting as lingering resistance. Okay, so this basically the same thing as what I've been saying about Bitcoin price action there. Even if it looks like the price action has broken out of a bullish pattern in this case, there could still be lingering resistances. In this case would be the short-term moving averages on the 6-hour right off the bat from what I'm seeing here. That's been keeping the breakout down. Okay, now this looks more like a double bottom pattern right now. The neckline would be about 85 cents. Okay. That would be the resistance for this double bottom pattern. I want to be exact here, so more exact here. All right, 85 cents about, that would be the double bottom pattern neckline. Okay, if this double bottom pattern actually plays out, I do have a measured target here of about $1.06, slightly under. Now, even though this double bottom pattern is a bullish pattern, just like the falling wedge pattern, I would still heavily consider Bitcoin price action and Bitcoin dominance because I think those two markets would actually have quite a bit of influence on the altcoin price action right now, as we have seen for the past couple of days during this week. Okay, when Bitcoin price action pulled back, took quite a bit of the altcoins down with it. Now let's take a look into a smaller time frame, 2-hour time frame, because this is the earliest time frame. I don't see a break above this neckline of about 85 cents here. So bullish case scenario, if we actually get 2-hour candle closes above 85 cents, that would be the earliest time frame that we don't have a close above this neckline. So getting a close above this neckline on this time frame would be a safe signal that this is a breakout of this double bottom pattern. Bullish case scenario, get 2-hour candle closes above the 85 cents level, staying closed above the 85 cent level, and go towards this measured target. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. That's the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario here, if price action actually closes below this last, lower than the last bottom here at about 67 cents, this would tell me that this double bottom pattern would have been invalidated as we are getting a third bottom. Okay, so 67 cents or lower, which was the last bottom here, that would tell me this bullish pattern has been invalidated. Then the next level of support I'll be looking at will be the 66 cents fib level. And which is pretty parallel with the 12-hour 50 MA, the white line right here. So if we start getting 2-hour candle closes below the 67 cents area, I'm looking at the 66 cents fib level and the 12-hour 50 MA and seeing if those supports would actually hold. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.